Hey everyone, Samba here. Continuing, this is I think part 7 of my single player um, Warhammer Dominions 5 game. So Dominions 5 using the Warhammer mod, and I will be playing as the Greenskins, specifically the Bone Nose tribe faction, which is the kind of the southern Greenskins, the Forest Goblins, Savage Orcs, and so on. We'd looked at the results from the last turn, and if you have been watching, you will recall that we are in the midst of trying to finish off Agartha, who are over here. We're worried that TNG might be about to attack us, who are up here in the north. And we have been losing things to Vampiria, and in fact, we just lost our god down here in Grainport. And Grainport's quite an important choke point, so we do want to fix that. Um, yeah, we're going to have to commit some resources to that and get it fixed. So, I think against the vampire counts, against Vampiria. Oh, they've got underwater as well, that's bad. We are also underwater. We could maybe do something. Not sure. Yeah, we're gonna really want a lot of priests to just throw banish spam on them. Other than that, at the moment we've just researched an alteration. So we've got protection, which is a nice spell for us. We've got a lot of nature mages. We have iron skin. I think is useful for some of our potential thugs we can do. We've got enlarge, which is useful, and we've got moss body. We got moss body. Yes, moss body as well. These are all good spells for our stuff. And we're going to keep going down enchantment. At level 5 enchantment, we're going to get Foul Vapors. We can start doing. It's not good against Vampiria, but it would be good against TNG if we had to use it against them. We get a few more spells that are useful underwater if we're going to continue fighting underwater. Send some more people down there. And then we've got some very expensive fire spells that we can potentially do, although I don't actually have that many fire gems, but getting those up would be nice with our pretender at some point. I think other than that, there wasn't really anything for us here other than getting relief going. Relief is kind of nice, we could do that. Yeah, so maybe enchantment 6 is actually not that much of a priority for us at the moment. Instead of doing that, we could get up to a higher level of construction. Or is there anything nice at Alteration 5? There's Mother Oak. We do have a lot of nature gems, but I think our highest is nature 3. I don't think we can get up to 5 with the things that we have. Yeah, so not sure about that. Swarm is obviously also very useful to us. So maybe we'll do Enchantment 5, Alteration level 4, and then we'll have a think about what we're doing next. Hi, Bris69, my most loyal viewer. Welcome back. So, let's decide what we're doing this turn. Trying to do as much damage to Agartha as possible and kind of finish them off if we can, effectively finish them off. Are we ready to storm in Newtonshire? Yes, we are. So we're going to storm in Newtonshire and try and get this fort off them. We got a ton of dogs this turn. Are these any good? The black dogs? They're not that exciting. They're okay. Poor Red Fang is an absolute mess. I think maybe I'm going to have to tell him not to attack just because of this. I think he's going to be hold, stay behind troops. So let's get some dogs on. Well, actually, so these dogs are not undisciplined, and these dogs are undisciplined. I think we're just going to throw them at the front. That's kind of a distraction. These I will keep back. And since we're doing a storm behind all of those dogs who are probably going to get mulched, we want to have a nice, strong group of things moving in. Not sure exactly what that's going to consist of. I guess we just have a big stack being led by. Is Red Fang our best morale? I think he probably is. He's not quite full of soldiers. So I think what I'm going to do is move more of these dogs out of the way, and then Red Fang is going to be leading these orcs. Or not. Why are you... Is it just that you can't... Oh, you just can't hold that many. I'm being silly. Yeah, of course you can't. Black dogs out the way. And let's just stack these up with these goblins for now. He's got a whole bunch of commanders of troops guarding him. Let's move them out the way. We want War Boys straight up the middle, and I'm going to move the squad here of archers over to Gorsog. This is our storming the front lines squad. Cool, they're just on fire. Dogs are just charging in. They're out of the way. Let's chuck another goblin in there. That's fine. They can be on hold and attack. They're not really going to get in anywhere, but we'll just leave them there. And then we've got various commanders who are also just on hold and attack. We could have them up front, that's fine. So, have we got enough blessings going off? Yes, blessing, blessing, blessing spells. You're doing divine blessing, but you're too busy being mad to actually do it, so we've not got any help from him. Yeah, so flaming arrows I think is not on the cards today. I think we're going to go with just more blessing. And then whatever, it's fine. I don't really think I'm going to need very many exciting spells being cast here, and I don't have very good mage support, so I'm not going to worry about it. Let's do fire enemy archers. Maybe they'll shoot the wall archers down, and you can do fire enemy archers. Cool, and then this stack here is going to storm castle. We've got some more moving in. I don't really want to take that on with my smaller stack here. They could instead go to high woods and join up with those. Okay. Attack rear. Oh, that was very foolish. Now hold on. There we go. I just swapped around some of those. That wasn't a very good click. Right. This looks good. We've got a couple of backup commanders. Red Eye is our war boss, so we really want him to do well. Let's just send them over here, and they'll join up with Boffer. That's absolutely fine. Gartha, I guess we're just sieging, but I may as well do Preach with these. That's fine. I think our army's in pretty good condition, and we have to rearrange some troops. Oh wow, yeah. Okay. Okay. Our army is looking a touch depleted. And since you're now on a boar, you should be on hold for a lot longer and attack rearmost, I think. Let's put you over there. Gonna need some more orcs just up front, ready to rumble. Could we give you to you? Give him some more guards. Probably fine. For 2 nature, oh, they just had to do blessing. It's a bit annoying that I don't have more of my great shaman out here. I think it would be sensible for me to have a whole bunch of them, but I don't. Bunch of lance catchers. Well, they're not going to be doing any lance catching. They're just going to hide, I think. Okay, that'll do. Don't want to overthink it. Are we recruiting forest goblins here? Yeah, we're recruiting large numbers of forest goblin archers there. Maybe not the best plan given what's headed towards us. Let us switch to, I think, just forest goblins. I just want a lot more stuff to soak up the enemy numbers, give us a bit more numbers for doing sieges and things like that. That's fine, you can help crack into Agartha and Grut Slash. I can't remember. He is a Goblin Big Boss, and he is ready to be promoted. He's just been used as a gem farrier at the moment. I was sending him down here to do something, but I don't really remember what it is. Was it to get over here? Yeah, it was to go over here to resupply these guys at Agartha, so I'll just sneak him in there, I think. Although actually, given that he's a boss, what I'm going to do is unsneak, stay behind troops, and because he gives them a better morale bonus than Spike Nose. So you can, I don't know. You can take the gems. That's right. You can hold the gems, and you will be my sneak man holding the gems. He's not as fast as Grotslash, but he's not as good a leader either. So I want Grotslash doing that. Okay, searching, more site searching. We definitely need more mages out here site searching and generally giving us the extra priest levels and things that we need out here. So what I'm going to do is send 3 of my Great Shamans down there. We're recruiting every turn there. We're continuously recruiting Great Shamans. Good. Down here. Yes. Can we get level 2 Shaman? We can. So I think we're going to switch to the Savage Orcs because they're better against Vampiria for doing banishes and things. Okay, so our God got destroyed down here in Grainport. We definitely want to be bringing him back. In fact, now that I think about it, I need these guys down here, but I also need to bring my God back like quick because he's very strong and I have an Incarnate Bless. So I think we're going to just hurl priest levels. I can never be bothered to do the sums to work out how many call gods I need to do. So I'm just going to have. I just did preach then, didn't I? Instead of call god. There we go, call god. I'm just going to have a ton of them do call god, and I'm not going to worry about it too much. If they attack us here, we'll just let them siege us, I think, in High Naf. I don't really intend on fighting right now. Similarly, I'm just going to move Bone Splitter in so he doesn't get caught out. And down here, are we ready for a big fight? This army is quite strong. It doesn't matter that much that I've lost the Ore Bless, the Incarnate Bless, because I'm not relying on the Ore Bless at all against the undead. It doesn't really matter. So we're gonna have Scumzog do the Flaming Arrows trick, and these are doing Ashes to Ashes. I think this is a fairly good lineup. Yeah, let's just have them continue to siege because I think that's. Oh no, it is breached. All right then, just storm that. Fine. You are hiding at the moment inside, cowering inside. Let's get that god back nice and quick. Hiding. These are our snagglers that we got through bugs, so we're just going to hide them over there. I definitely want some more people underwater doing naughty things underwater, so I'm going to go with another ring of water breathing and my current underwater force. Haste is good. What else can we get going? School of Sharks. We don't have any water gems, do we? No. Can we take the Triton Guards and Tritons? I think we just try, and I'm also going to start recruiting some guys here. So this is Warhammer pop type mod. If you can have underwater troops, like some of the undead factions can, then you get those. Otherwise, you just get native water ones. It doesn't replace those because that would be annoying. So I'm going to start making some watery troops under there. Very few, but we'll send Novgorodny on that. Maybe he'll be able to beat them. I'm not really sure. Fine, and also fine that you are just waiting there. Long nose. He got the long nose. Not exactly swimming in money right now. And we've got more to be recruited. Yeah, let's get the Black Marshes going. Let's get some trolls building up in there since we've got some extra money. We'll give them a goblin boss to move them around. And I don't know, a couple of orcs. That's fine. Oh, I see that there is. So, Mr. Spike Nose, you've not got anything to do right now. You can just search. And Ogler, what have you got? Just Oh, they're a guard commander. Ha! It's like, why wouldn't they join him? Should we just sit here and keep recruiting? Have him patrol? Seems fine. And over here, Fanglia, same thing. Get a goblin boss. Get Savage Orcs. Just build up some troops up here in case TNG attacks or any of the troops up there, you know. Alright, let's just roll on. Unless we want to do anything else, any forging or anything like that. I don't think we do. We need better research and construction, to be honest. So I'm going to go up to 4 at some point. Let's just go. So what I'm expecting this day is to lose some stuff to the vampire counts, to Vampiria for sure. Have some success storming some of Agartha's forts. Maybe lose a big fight to Agartha or a small fight somewhere as Agartha moves that big army out. Oh, found a magic site. Wolfolk. What does Wolfolk do? Just one nature gem. Okay. Battle in Agartha. So this is Agartha trying to kick me off their territory. Strength of Giants going off. That's kind of bad news for us. Our troops who are blessed do have a dark vision, the Wild Boys, so we should do okay here. It's a relatively tough force from Agartha. They've got a lot of mages, obviously, and then they've got their attentive statues. And I don't have a huge amount here. And that Strength of Giants is definitely going to make things harder for me. Yeah, our War Boys are not really doing the job. They haven't got their Ore Bless, which definitely matters in this battle. This is also a problem. So here comes a couple of bosses. A couple of Orc big bosses, which could... Oh, look at this! Oh, come on! Go get them! Get them! Yeah! Pretty good. So even if we lose this, we're definitely going to kill some mages here. Oh, we got Earth Melters, so that sucks. Looks like the pretty even fight we're maybe losing in the centre a bit. And the statues have reached our archers, which is a bit of a problem. I was hoping we'd get more mages, but it looks like we've been kind of tangled up. Some things are fleeing, but we're about to flee as well, I suspect. He's getting distracted still, this boss. Come on, Zugzog. Our archers are now dying pretty bad. Yeah, we've been routed. That's a shame. We were really on the cusp of killing quite a few mages there, but it's not going to happen. Those damn statues, they're just arrow-proof. Okay, so what did we lose? They lost a couple of potents, the oracles, and Golem Crafter. Alright. Apparently they lost their vampire again. They lost a few other things. We lost Forest Goblin Big Boss, 2 Forest Goblin Great Shamans. That's pretty bad. These bosses, that's not great, but oh well. You know, we do have quite a lot of bosses. And then we lost 10 big uns, that's bad. 12 Wild Boys. We just didn't have a huge army there, honestly. So that's kind of the loss I was expecting from some Agarthan trouble. This is going to be a pretty big fight. This is the Vampiria stack. Actually, most of this stuff is kind of just a bit crappy. These guys can be nasty, Tortured Spirits. They do have some mages here, not a huge number, but they've got Isabella von Carstein, who can be quite nasty. This is actually kind of a worrying thing, is these Vargeist, because they can go and hit the back. Yeah, they have mines and they have a lot of hit points, which is why... what's his face? I should have put more people on Guard Commander. Wurzag is shooting them. So let's see where they land, but this could definitely, if they land at the back here, they could definitely hurt my mages quite badly. Flaming arrows, which is good news to get that off. Okay, they're not landing right at the back, so that's okay. And they're going to get pretty badly chopped up where they just landed. So I'm not worried about the Vargeist anymore. So coming to the front, it's nice to see the Yetis throwing some flaming rocks. The War Boys are going to be very strong here and just destroy the stuff in the middle. And you can see that these shots from them, we've got poison javelins, web spit poisons, but poison javelins are flaming. It's the flaming arrows. So we've got quite a bit of fire coming in. Fire elementals are very good against long dead and against soulless, so that'll help. And I think we've got enough troops just generally to plow through all of these guys. We've also got some ashes to ashes coming in with those holy twos. That's going to do damage, and you can see it sets them on fire, which is good when you're in heat scales. Okay, the death creepers are now charging forward. That's these guys. Snaggler Grobspit has charged forward. That's our only hero that we've got at the moment. An air elemental came in, but Snaggler's dealing with it. A lot of our war boys have died, but the death creepers are charging in. And the volume of enemy soulless is definitely decreasing now. Yeah, they're going back. Are we going to catch any of these mages? He's pretty fatigued out. He might get killed. Our units are fairly fast. It looks like Isabella? Yeah, Isabella's tired, so maybe we'll get her too. This would be a pretty nice victory if we get those two. Necromancer Acolyte gets killed. You're dead. They're going to take him a while, but Isabella's getting chopped up by Snaggler, which is very cool to see. That's hero against hero combat. Why are the wings upside down? What, on the Vargeists? I don't think they're upside down, are they? The way that they are on the model. I think it's that he's holding his limbs below him. Let's have a look at that graphic. Curtain wall. So Josh asks, why are the wings upside down? Yeah, it's because the wings are coming back here and he hasn't got his arms raised up. He's kind of got his arms to his sides and behind them, so that's why the wings are sweeping up like that. They're definitely not anatomically accurate to how a bat's wings are. Because a bat's wings, stretch from the interior of their, like where their armpit is along the inside. But these guys, they're just ending at their elbow. But that is, I believe, how they are on the model. Maybe I've not got that quite right. Battle in Antediluvian. Let's see. I really don't know how to evaluate how good these are against this underwater stuff. Not very, I suspect, but they are fun and they look cool. We're going to do cast regeneration on that one. Yep. Okay, the cubes are doing okay. Surprisingly. They're on the verge of dying. Oh, he healed one of them! That's so funny. He did heal one. Oh, we might be looking at a rout here. No? Geezer underwater? You don't see that very often, do you? Is he going to heal that one? That's so cool. How often do you see heal being cast off script and doing something useful? And then he gets on with Heavenly Fire. Okay, I mean it worked. I got a province off it. Josh says, I thought maybe it was some Warhammer Warcraft cross-pollination. It's the model for Terrorblade in Dota 2 and presumably whatever he's based on in Warcraft 3 has upside-down wings. I think there is a bit of cross-pollination back and forth between Warhammer and Warcraft and a lot of the kind of fantasy games that were being made by Asian artists. Like, there's definitely an influence that started coming over from Korea in particular, this art style, and started coming into some of the like Warhammer models. Some of the Age of Sigmar models have a little bit of this kind of Korean style, where it's obviously always back and forth cross-pollination because artists are so inspired by each other. So this is the vampires in their fortress. This is tougher stuff than I thought they would have in their fortress. Some really weird behaviour by the cavalry running up on the walls and then running down. But I guess it's because they didn't have anyone right at the front. So this army's already had a fight against the undead, and now they're having to fight the guys in the fort. I think we'll still win. Yeah, this heavy cavalry group, the Knights of the Rose, were doing okay, but then they all got webbed. They're webbed and they're having poison spat all over them. So that goes to show how good the Death Creepers are. They're doing a great job. So we have been gem baited, so we're not getting the flaming arrows going off this time. Unintentionally gem baited by the AI, I should point out. They didn't do it on purpose. Wurzag is doing a great job, even, like, he's a good caster, but even just having this doing a mind burn every turn is really nice. So what do we got back here? We've got a Necroc Ancient, very unpleasant, but I don't think he's casting anything particularly strong, just raised skeletons. Not getting Darkness or Rigor Mortis or anything like that off. But he is kind of jamming up the middle. I'm hoping our priests will be able to ashes to ashes their way through that. Snaggler's charged in. That's going to help us free it up. Oh, are you running? You coward, get back here. Yeah, well, it looks like we're having quite a lot of stuff route here. This is bad. But the Vampiria is also routed, so we've got it. It's very close, though. Very, very close. Anything that routes here dies, I believe. They haven't got anywhere to flee to. We're in a fort. There goes a Necroc Ancient. So, a couple of fights with the vampires. We killed one of their national heroes, and a lot of stuff. The Graveguard's the only thing I particularly care about there, although killing the Vargeist and Tortured Spirits is also good. I'm amazed the Tortured Spirits didn't do any better there, but I think maybe they got hit with those banishments. And then in Curtain... Oh, I don't want to view the battle. In Curtain Wall... Oh, you don't get to see a battle report, do you? Oh, no, you do. I'm talking rubbish. We lost a lot of Death Creepers, but that's okay. We lost some Wild Boys. Our Yetis did great in both battles. I'm really happy with them. For some reason, I thought that Yetis produced a cold aura, so I was putting them away from people. But actually, they're just big rock-throwing boys. Battle at the Fortress of Utenshire. These guys can actually be quite nasty, these rock throwers on the wall. But it looks like they're throwing their rocks at the dogs. Which is a bit antisocial. Let's just speed through this one, because I think our Wild Boys are just going to crush everything. Yep. Look at these rock throwers, it's so annoying. How much did we lose doing that? Nothing. Who cares? Some Wild Boys. So a pretty crushing victory against Agatha there. Some unrest. Some unrest. Dogs. Forest Goblin boss promoted to a big boss. That's good because we lost a few bosses this turn. Vale the Werewolf has joined us. Okay. Donated his gold as well. Very nice. Some squares have been caught in interrogate. They seem to be prepared for a large scale attack. I can never remember if the attack then still comes after that happens. I think it doesn't. Oh, Josh says Yetis do have the cold aura. It just was too hot for it to show up, maybe. Yeah, I think that might be the case, actually. Heat scale Yetis is a bit strange, but I just wanted stuff that could throw rocks because I was doing flaming arrows. Throne of Beasts' power has waned finally, so there's going to be fewer dog-based shenanigans going on. And in Tiradir, we have some dog-based shenanigans. I think this time the goblins are going to beat the dogs. And we've got some friendly dogs there as well. Yeah, it's looking good. Goblins beat dogs. We're under siege in God's Tomb, and we are slowly destroying in Highwood. Sweet, so if we look at the vampires, I'm hoping their score graph for their troops has gone down at least a bit. Yeah, look at that. We have dealt them quite a blow. They've still got a huge number of troops, of course, but the imminent disaster has been prevented. We're still calling our god. We'll get him pretty quick, just because of the number of things we've got calling him. It would be nice to go and deal with the vampire counts underwater, actually. Oh my god, I can recruit 2 per turn. That is not great. What about over here? Can we recruit more than 2 per turn over here? Just anyone? We've got 14 resources, so I'll go for these ones. Or I'll go for the... Wait, what's the recruitment points? 9. Okay. Okay, this is what we're recruiting every turn over here. That's their leader. Sorted. Knob Gretny. Bit of underwater site searching, if you please. And let's send Gobgog underwater to site search for more stuff. I've noticed we've got a barrel of air, haven't we? Which could be quite good. Waterboy, do you want to go and deal with those werewolves? I think you're on your way there. Mm-hmm. May as well put them in undisciplined. So, I'm really glad that TNG hasn't attacked us, but I suspect they inevitably will. Oh, not a terrible squad of rubbish up there. Let's just patrol for now. You're also patrolling. Oh, and he's the one that got promoted, so he has produced a fairly decent chunk of free stuff. I certainly won't say no. Let's put him in a line. Yeah, he can get a few more units, so I'm just going to stay there and pick up a few more. That will be fine. Some more PD to try and discourage TNG from attacking us. It's partly superstition. I know that the AI does respond to certain amounts of province defense, but I can't remember what they are, so I just increase it when I don't want them to attack. So we're still sieging here on Highwoods. Are we gonna? We could abandon Highwoods and to move to Haunted Woods because we want to prepare to take a Garthad. We've kind of been a bit shattered down here. Our army took too many casualties. Or we could just methodically go through these. We did take Utenshire. There is a lab here, so we can refill any gems and things that we want to. Would you like to have some more? Oh, we've got a ton of air gems. Incredible. Incredible amounts of gems overall. I just haven't really been spending them. I think the correct thing to do here is to just methodically take these forts. I will have... Since a lot of these orc bosses died, I want to replace them, I think. And I think a lot of our melee infantry died as well, so maybe just like that, get some orcs. Okay. Oh, 0 gold. There we go. Let's move on from Utenshire and we'll keep sieging there and we'll just move these guys onto Haunted Woods maybe? Or do I want to just go for Gartha? Why am I being so indecisive? It's silly. It is silly. I certainly don't want to take everyone. I can leave behind some people, including he's not mad anymore, so I can do a Divine Bless. So I'm going to have Grotgit stay behind because he's going to build a temple next turn. And I will take these fine gentlemen, move over there. Grotgit, have you got any spare guys for us? Oh, just a couple of bodyguards, you can keep them. That's fine. Have another. And Gold Grabber can now go on. Did I save my Flaming Arrows script? No, I didn't. Let's save a Flaming Arrow script for you then. So we want Phoenix Power, Flaming Arrows. It takes 2 gems to do this because he has to use 1 to boost and 1 to cast. I have to remember that. I always forget. and then just cast spells. So we'll save that to 7. And you are no longer doing blessings, so you can sit at the back. And the blessing is now being done by Duff Bone Stuff. This lad at the front, Enlarge and Moss Body. I think Moss Body. You're casting Moss Body, my friend. Get on with it. Get on with it. Cool. Let's not overthink it. Go and do that. Sieging, great. Just stay there and do that. Okay. Taking that back. Using up all our gold on maybe not the smartest things, honestly. Like, do I really need tons of Savage Orcs up here? I think maybe not. Let's forget about them for now and concentrate some more down here where there are actual vampires and things to deal with. And it's always worth just getting these commanders, I think. Not many resources. Okay, that's fine. So, I think we're probably strong enough here to walk forward and... Oh no, did Snagler die on the retreat? Oh no, he didn't, he's there. Oof. I was about to get real sad there. God, we are short on infantry, aren't we? Let's forget about the... Let's just have a few of them do guard commander. Yeah, we kind of ran out of infantry on this one. I don't think we are going to be going on the offensive with this force then, it looks like. Let's build up some more troops by casting things. So, what's the best thing that Wurzag can cast? Just to get some troops real quick. Not the most amazing set of things. I think having some griffins would be nice, so I'm going to do that. And we're going to have some river trolls. Let's just have a bit of everything. This is single player, we can just have fun with it. Giant forest spider? I don't know that the giant forest spider is worth 5 days gems, honestly. At that level of research, I might have to buff him up or something. Cluster forest spiders? Yeah, let's just get some forest spiders. Actually, we'll just leave them on him. That's fine for now. Can you cast anything good? Fire Drake. I don't want to use my fire magic on that. No, sorry. You can just help with Cold God. That's fine. Oh no, he's kind of rubbish at everything now that I think about it. Okay. We don't have a great leader for this army, which makes me wonder if Snagler should dump this infantry in the fort. Can you get there now? Snagler, you cannot. What about if you leave behind all the goblins? There you go. So Snagler's going to go and lead this army, and he will be backed up by whatever I can afford for him. Let's give him... We just need some more infantry, maybe. So... Wild Boys and... I don't know. Just some big uns. We've got the resources to get some good big uns. You're fine there, I think. I don't want my Wild Boys being used up, but I have no problem with having a bunch of goblins patrolling. Yeah, that's right, get in there. You're being left behind for now. Dagrot. We're still getting trolls, so I'm just going to have him wait there and get those trolls. Let's just have him on patrol. There's so many places to site search. I am really not doing a good job with that. I mean, it doesn't matter too much in single player, right? Can we... Have we got any site searching spells that we can cast? Oh, we've got Cloud Trapeze, of course, from enchantment. Oh, that's cool. We can start doing Cloud Trapeze nonsense. Yeah, we've got quite a few things that could do some Cloud Trapeze nonsense. Very nice indeed. Just get me my god back. Come on. Come on, enough of this now. Let's have some gods back. Let's give me my god back. Alright, last few things to clear up. Veil the werewolf. I kind of want to thug him just because it's silly to have a werewolf thug. So maybe we'll send him back into this throne. Oh, hold on. The throne of beasts. Yeah, I would quite. I mean, I'm going on the offensive here. I would quite like to claim that throne, though, honestly. Could we Cloud Trapeze over there? How far can we get? 7? I could Cloud Trapeze near to it. Does that count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, let's go to Curtain Wall. And then from there we could Cloud Trapeze over there. Alright. You've got nothing but archers. Just patrol for now. Actually, what is besieging this? Soulless Warriors, Graveguard, Soulless, and a Necromancer. No, we're not strong enough to fight that, so I'm gonna ignore that. Pretend I didn't see anything. Classic tactic. Okay. What are you doing up there, Morok? You Morok. Bone Splitter. Research, whatever. Alright. So, looks like Agartha nearly dealt with. There was a kind of a mixed turn for us last turn. We're not dealing with kind of crushing turns that I'm hoping to do, but we are picking up more provinces. If we look at the score graphs, we're still climbing up ahead of everyone else. Great gem income and everything. Research. Well, you can't be great at everything. And we're about to have another throne soon, so that's always good. Let's just see what happens in the next turn. Breast69 usually has to leave during my stream, to drive his sister to various things, school, temple, etc. What did you miss? A couple of nice battles. Nothing that major. We took some forts from the Agarthans, and we took a fort back from the vampires, but there were quite a lot of casualties, so I'm kind of running out of stuff to a certain extent. I lost a few shaman, which wasn't great. Shamans, actually. So river trolls, yes, yes, yes. A magic site in Antediluvian. Amber Beach Island. What the hell? Oh, nice! 50 gold? That is a very nice site, actually. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Gorkzilla's back, we called our god back. So we've got Battle in Curtain Wall. This is the vampires trying to take that fort back. They successfully defeat my tiny PD that was ahead on the fort, so that's okay. Haunted Woods, we attack Agartha. They've gone for the extremely, extremely wide formation. Is it going to pay off for them? I think they're all just going to kind of move in and attack this central bit. There goes Flaming Arrows again. I mean, these ones could definitely cause us some problems. Ingo our chariots. The chariots are having a big problem because these guys are big, so they can't trample them. So that's definitely going to cause some problems for my chariots. I think on this side of the battlefield we're just going to crush them. Over here, depends if these guys switch targets. Yeah, they are. They're shooting kind of in the right place, but kind of not. We've got our Incarnate Bless back, our Ore Bless, that's good. There's a Savage Orc boss kicking ass up there, and one over there as well. He's taken a hit, but he should kill those two, I imagine. Yeah, he's routed them. A lot of friendly fire, ouch. It's like watching a fireworks show. What did we lose? A Savage Orc boss? Boo. Nothing else that important. They lost a bunch of stuff. He got... A Savage Orc boss got promoted to Big Boss, that's good, we get some more troops from that. No... Oh, Sotera, yeah, so the attack that we detected did happen, and we'll definitely lose there. Kishia, a bunch of gems, lovely. Silverfangs, lose some tax, boo. Sotera, Knights, very unpleasant. Gonna be unpleasant to take that back. Killed that vampire. Again. I'm having to kill that vampire a lot. He is immortal, that's how it works. We've... Oh, they've breached God's Tomb, so we need to rescue God's Tomb Mountains. Alright. So... Underwater site searching. This all needs site searching as well, so I think Nob Gretny is probably gonna just head over here and site search. Your job is to just sit here until you've got more troops. Here is Marignon and Ashdod. I can never remember what they're called in the different ages. Waterboy is still heading that way very slowly, but he's getting there. Well, he's actually been promoted. When did he get promoted? He got promoted when he was over here, I think. Yeah, so he just left a bunch of troops. I didn't even notice he'd been promoted. Should have been paying more attention. Rare69 says 50% of those casualties are probably from friendly fire. Yeah, I think so. Flaming Arrows is very good at killing us as well as them. That's actually an okay province to have lost. Like, I don't like losing my 2 Astral Gems, but it's single player, so it doesn't matter that much. But it's kind of a buffer between me and TNG, so I don't really care that much about it. If TNG wants to go and fight a bunch of knights and take that province, that's okay. They can go and do that. I'll leave them to it. So we're going to move in on Highwoods. Have we broken into Highwoods yet? Not yet. So the one that we need to deal with is God's Tomb Mountains, which is down here. So the enemy have broken in. They've got a Master Necromancer and a load of undead. And we have got inside the castle not a huge amount of stuff. So I think the plan here is summon up some stuff. So let's summon up... What's good against just tons of undead? I think it might be River Trolls or Horned Serpent. Just stuff to get in their way. Tons of undead. I mean, a lot of this stuff does poison damage, which makes it not ideal. Swamp Drake, that's poison. Forest Spider, I'm not convinced is very good, even though I put it in there. I'm gonna go with... Do summon animals to just get tons of animals. It's very gem expensive. Oh, it's a very bad spell, to be honest. Let's just get some River Trolls, because River Trolls are cool. That kind of simple logic, isn't it? I'll create a Revenant, because Revenants can cast Dust to Dust, and should do that off script. So we can have him. Morsnick, you can cast some Leogryphs. Who cares? Let's just have a variety of things, because it's fun. Not an Amphib tier, though, because again, that's poison. Poison. Or Leogryphs. And our research has really stalled because we've had everyone switched over to bringing our god back. if we rush in... Oh no, we can sneak in. That's right. Let's do that then. But why can't you sneak? Oh, because you've got one orc and orcs don't sneak. Okay, no. Two orcs and orcs don't sneak. There you go, you can sneak. How exciting. Yeah, I don't have enough to Relia is rising. It's a strange thing for an orc to say. Alright, what do we got here? We want to break out for sure this turn, so Stickbad, you are our breaking out point man. Werzag's actually not the worst leader, so I can put him in charge of some stuff. Oh, Griffins are undisciplined, I forgot about that. Oh well, they can go and be a distraction. Hand over your gems, because you're going to be leading some troops. These are just ordinary forest spiders, I think. So, do we want to do flaming arrows in this battle? We have some archers, so the answer is yes. What else do we want to do in this battle? We want Wurzag to do... Strength of... Giant? I don't know, there's so many, like, we're fighting just tons of undead. I think maybe just what we were doing before, which was just fanaticism ashes to ashes. It's not a terrible idea, to be honest. Some Yetis, some ashes to ashes stuff. It's fine. It is what it is. Oh, Grubtooth. You goon. Forgot you couldn't join me. Break Siege. Right, it's time for these filthy vampires that have frankly been causing too much trouble. It's time for them to pay the piper. Oh yes indeed. Because we have got a hell of a force coming to get them. We got any more space on Snagler? Yeah, tons of it. Tons of it. Snagler, you the man. There we go. How are you still on Call God? How's he managed this? God has been called. Stop it. Stop it. So, flaming arrows, I don't know if it's necessary or not. I definitely want the option of having flaming arrows. So we'll take Bad Scout with us. We want to have the Tickler with us, Smash Tooth, Rot Drake. These guys are good just even for casting banishes, to be honest. We'll have a spare commander with us, and we'll go and take this. We don't have a Divine Blesser with us, which is a bit unfortunate, so we're going to have to distribute blessers all along the line here. But that's okay. Hold on a sec. Have we got a... Yeah, there we go. Number 5. So we'll just put them on number 5. Alright. Stay home and do some research. Oh, Spike knows, you fool. Verse 69 asks, now that you mentioned it, what happened to your troops if your boss gets promoted when they are underwater? So they enthusiastically leap into the sea and they all drown. Actually, I think that I may have set it up so that the event can't fire underwater. I think I have. If I haven't, then I should, because even though it's funny that a bunch of orcs would turn up and just immediately drown in their enthusiasm, I think it's somewhat ridiculous and maybe not the best thing. So, yeah. Alright, go back that way. Do we have anywhere we could storm? No. Damn you, Agarthans, and your muscly arms. Able to hold the walls up against infinite goblins. So I think I'm just going to finish this turn, and then we'll see the results from it, and then that'll be the end of today's stream. Didn't get a lot done, you know. I wanted to mention that I will be starting a series, I think, in about a week and a bit's time. I'm going to be on holiday next week, so I won't be streaming anything. But in about a week and a bit's time, I will be starting a multiplayer game series. I won't be streaming it, but I will be putting up YouTube videos of the turns I'm taking in the multiplayer game, where I will be playing as the Bone Nose tribe. So we get to see this kind of stuff, but I'll be taking it more seriously, and it will be, with the challenge and fun of multiplayer, so you can play along with me. I'm going to play in a not totally serious way in that game because the last time we had an all multiplayer game, a multiplayer all Warhammer Nations game on that Discord, I ended up winning it, which I felt a bit strange about because there were some bugs that were definitely working in my favor, or bad bits of balance, I suppose you would call them. So I felt slightly odd about actually. Does my god want a big army? What's going on, Gorgzilla? I want you down here beating stuff up. Did I lose some magic levels? 1 earth magic. Oh, could be worse. I can't remember if it could be worse, but at least he's back. I think actually I don't want him leading War Boys or Kooni. What's his map move? 16. Or maybe it doesn't matter. Oh, he's slightly faster. Okay. We'll just have him come back here slowly. And we'll have one of you boys, Nafthug. Nafthug? Nafthug. No, you can't lead those. You can lead some other troops back there. God, we've got a lot of stuff, haven't we? It's the trouble having a big empire. It's a bit pretentious. Big empire. Big orcpire. Get some dogs. Dogs. Get some wolves. Wolves. I keep forgetting to build my, temples and things. It's a bit silly, but I mean, it's not the most important thing in the world, is it? We're going to have you become a thug werewolf at some point. But I don't know if I can be bothered, honestly. I've reached this kind of point in the single player game where because it's a single player game, and I'm not paying that much attention. I've started getting a bit lazy here with my turns, and I've got too much stuff. My empire's gotten a bit bigger, and there's a bit much micro and things going on, and I'm trying to do it a bit quickly, so I am playing very sloppy, you could say. But that's okay. I'm still having fun. So let's end this turn. We'll just see the battles and things for the next turn, and then I'll end the stream. Pro 69 says, "Oh well, I'll be missing your stream, but I do enjoy your holiday, mate." Yeah, I hope I will. It's really I'm going to go to Scotland and just spend some time kind of strolling around, enjoying nice natural scenery. Maybe kind of go and see some nice cool places up there in Edinburgh and thereabouts. So it'll be a nice chill holiday, I hope. 2 magic sites in Tiradir. the Mother Oak, which allows you to have witches, which is not very exciting for us, I guess. Having Earth 1 is a thing, but 2 nature is nice. Oh, what was the other side? Sky Split Oak, a bit of air. We have great air income, don't we? Marignon has made a proclamation, and Haunted Woods. A vampire and 2 troglodytes walk into a bar. I don't think you're going to last too long there, my friend. No items. I mean, he is very tough and he's very heroic, but there's a lot of people about to hit him. Oh, I don't know. He's doing okay. This goes to show just how strong invulnerability is when there's no magic weapons hitting you. Because every turn he takes a lot more damage, but it's kind of chip damage because he's got like 25 protection and invulnerability. There you go, he's dead. I'm looking forward to killing Agatha so that I don't have this vampire situation anymore. Then I'll just be dealing with the Warhammer. Oh, that's not what I was expecting to run into, a curtain wall. This is extremely bad. I don't know why they've got so many more troops and I didn't notice, but it's extremely bad. My only hope here is Wurzag gets away. He like routes or something and runs away. Come on, side route and then run away. Come on. You can do it. You're so good at running away normally. Oh, we can mind burn the Hex Wraiths because they've got mind, because they're the special type of Wraith. Nice! He saved himself from those flankers, which gives more time for everyone to run away, which is good. Yeah, he is seemingly going to save himself here. If he doesn't get tired. But he isn't tired because he's got reinvigoration. Yeah, cool, he's run away. I think we've got somewhere to retreat to as well. I'm going to check. Presumably everyone else dies. But, the Great Green Prophet. Yes. Went inside the fort. They did have somewhere to run to, of course. Okay. It has been breached, though, so we still need to save everyone in the curtain wall. That's interesting. Grainport is where we moved our big army to. So, very confident that we're just going to roll through this. So that's fine. Lost a couple of wild boys, such as life. God's Tomb Mountains. Yeah, our sneakers don't... I couldn't remember if our sneakers would actually take part in this battle or not, and they're not going to. We could win here. I don't think so, but it is possible with the mages we've got. All our animals and things are just going to kind of do a bit of damage and get killed, but at least that's slowing the enemy down. And our banishment is doing quite well. Oh, we've got dust to dust going off too. Yeah, because I summoned a revenant. That was a good idea. Hopefully he gets a few of them with that. It's these black knights at the front that are causing me some concern. But the banishment hits are going to be pretty bad in that gateway. Air elemental up there. Alright, let's fast forward this. Can our priests do enough banishment to stay alive? Oh, they're routed. Oh no, this was very close, but no, it's not going to happen. Yeah, so we lose our fort there, which was really just us neglecting that for so many turns. We could have probably kept that up by summoning some more stuff there or something. A new big boss in Haunted Woods. Trade route in the Sacred Lake. People leaving Quennen. Curtain wall's been breached, we need to save that next turn. And High Woods has been breached, so we can storm that one. And we're getting a bit of starvation there. And we got our first multi-hero, which is Uzgrob. Oh, we said earlier that I only got one hero, Snag a Grobslip, which is unfair. It's being really unfair to Wurzag because he's been amazing for me and he's a hero as well. But this is our first multi-hero, which, given that we have luck 3, we should have had more than one by now. But you know, that's just probabilities for you. So Uzgrob, the Orc War Boss, you get a nasty Orc War Boss, all fully promoted, except he could go up to be a War Boss in the future maybe, mounted on a Wyvern in the Warhammer S-shaped style of the old models. And he's an absolute beast in close combat, and he can fly around. So, yeah, very, very nice. Definitely worth getting some items on him. He's much, much stronger if you can get some items on him. This bit here, the hit points, I think I'm going to make a change to this. So it used to be that if you had a strong character, so like an Orc War Boss would have like, I don't know, 40 hit points maybe. And then if I put him on a mount, I'd give him some extra hit points to represent that he's on the mount, so some of the hits would be hitting the mount. But generally, Dominions doesn't do that. It has the profiles, the hit points of the rider and the mount totally separate. And I think I'm going to kind of move more to that model. So he's going to go down from 60 hit points to 40 or whatever, 45, maybe a tiny little bonus. But I will be reducing his hit points because it's a bit much otherwise. Yeah, so we're going to equip him up and do some good stuff with him. Well, 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 look who it is. Agartha has been taking over the seas as I've been killing their provinces. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, look, they've actually still got quite a few provinces left, despite us running all over them in this war. Yeah, which I guess are over here, and then in the sea. They've just entered the sea and have nicked one of our provinces over here. Well, they haven't nicked it, but it was independent, and now they came and took it. So yeah, annoying. I'll turn something to deal with that. Yeah, so it's possible that I won't be doing any more in this single player series. I'm not sure. You'll just have to wait and see, I guess. But I will be starting a multiplayer series using the Bone Nose tribe, and we'll see how we do that. I'll use the same pretender because it's fun. I never really made him. Cool. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the future. Take it easy, everyone.